You know, it took them long enough to give us some bronzers. Like, what? Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. We have new bronzers to try out today, and they're from e.l.f. Cosmetics. If you didn't know, e.l.f. just launched some Putty bronzers. I went ahead and picked up 3 of the shades, well, 3 of the darker shades. I wanted to get the shade before this one, which is Sunkissed, but I was like, I don't know, maybe it's gonna be too light. So I just played it safe and picked up 3 of the darker shades. So we're gonna swatch these, test them out, and just see how they look. So I'm gonna quickly do my face and then I'll go into the bronzers because I really just want this video to be all about the bronzers. So I'll have everything that I'm using on my face in the description like I always do, but let me quickly do my face and then we will get to the bronzer review. All right, face is almost done, and now it's time to apply the bronzer. So let's try these out. So the shades that I picked up was Sunkissed, Beach Please, and Cabana Cutie. And this is how they look. I am almost sure that this is gonna be the bronzer that I'm gonna wear, but we're still gonna put all of them on. Well, I'm still gonna swatch all of them. Why is it not even focusing? What in the world? Okay, there we go. There we go. But yeah, I'm still gonna swatch all of these for you. So the price of these, I had it pulled up. I want to give you guys the right info. It's $6, and it's a total of 8 shades, and these are available right now on elfcosmetics.com. So let's open all of them. Let's swatch them. Now, I will say I'm not a fan of their Putty primer. So I wonder if these are gonna have like the same, you know, texture. But we're about to see. We are about to see what these are talking about. I was actually surprised with the shade range. Honestly and truly, I was surprised. Because y'all know e.l.f., they be playing. They be playing. So, let's start out with... Oh, dang. They don't even have the shade on the actual packaging. Yes, they do. I'm sorry. Sunkissed. I'm going to start out with this one. Let's see how it feels. Hold on. There we go. This is how it looks. And let's see. Okay. Really, really thin, just like the one that I just shared with you guys. What is it? The XX Revolution. So it feels really, really soft, thin, and creamy. So this is Sun-Kissed. Ooh, it almost feels a little oily when I swatched it. Hold on. I think these actually have oil in them. Yeah, infused with argan oil and vitamin E. So it just feels, I don't know, it feels oily. Ooh, wait, it's kind of drying down matte though. That's kind of cool. Let me see something. It says, say hello to the sun-kissed skin. This putty to powder bronzer. That's what it is. So when I swatched it, it felt kind of oily, but then once I put my finger in it, yeah, it does kind of blend down to like a powder. And it also says it's non-greasy, it's buildable, and it transformed from a cream to a I cannot talk, y'all. It transfers from a cream to a semi-matte powder. So there you go. There you go. So that's that one, which is the one that I am going to be using today. Let me actually give you guys another little swatch just to kind of build it up on my hand. So there it is, swatched. Let's blend it out some more with the finger. So you can definitely see that it is buildable. And then the next shade would be Beach Please. This is definitely darker. Let's see how it looks like once I swatch it on my hand. Yeah, it's definitely darker. You know, I might even can use this one too, because there's another swatch. I just want to kind of blend it out with my hand. I don't know. I think we'll go with the first one, because that one looks like it'll be a little maybe purple on my skin. And then the very last one, which actually looks purple to me, like just looking at it in the packaging, it looked kind of purple. This is Cabana Cutie. Right, Cabana Cutie right there. Yeah. Does that not look purple to y'all? This will probably be a good contour shade. So there it is, blended out. All right, so those are all three that I have. And we're gonna work with the very first one, which is Sun-Kissed. I am gonna use this little e.l.f. brush. This has become one of my favorite brushes to use with a cream bronzer. This is pretty small, so it may be a little hard for you to get your brush in it, but we're gonna make it work. I'm just gonna tap it in there. Get enough of that product on there. And we are about to see what it looks like. Okay, wow. So it definitely shows. And it looks pretty good, y'all. You know, I almost want to get the shade before this one just to see, because I feel like, oh, that looks good. That looks good. I feel like maybe that one would work too. It'll give me more of a softer bronze look. I don't know. Dang, I should have bought it. Dang. Just to see how it looked on my skin. But this looks really, really, really good. Just by the looks of it, it looks, yeah, it looks good. I do have to stipple it in really good so that way it doesn't look too muddy on the face. But it is blending out nicely on the cheeks, on the side of my face, because this is where I like to put my bronzer. And then I work it up on my forehead. Yeah, this has easily become one of my favorite brushes to use with cream bronzers. And I'll have this link down below if you guys are interested. I want to say this particular brush is sold out on e.l.f. Cosmetics website, but you can get it on Target because I've seen them. Oh, that looks good, y'all. This looks so good. This looks good. But yeah, I've seen these brushes on Target. So if you're interested in this little e.l.f. brush, I will have a link down below for you guys. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. You know, it took them long enough to give us some bronzers. Like, what? And my heart is happy. I am here for this, you guys. Okay, now let's talk about it. Let's talk about how, first off, look how pretty and warm it made my skin look. Like, it just brought this entire look together. I can just stop right here. I don't even have to put on anything on the eyes. Just put on a little lip color if I want to, and I'm good to go. It's very bronzed. It doesn't look too muddy on the skin. It blended out really good. And honestly, I don't think I would need to set it because it does kind of draw down to a semi satin like finish. Like, it doesn't look too shiny or too greasy, even though it does have argan oil in it. I honestly like this. Like, I probably wouldn't even set it because I've been really into the kind of glowy bronzy look, but not like shimmery glowy, if that makes sense. So, and that's why I've been really into the cream bronzers lately, because I like the finish of it on my face. But okay, Elf. Okay, you guys really came through with this, and I am here for it. But anyway, let me do the rest of my face because I'm not done, obviously. And then I am going to come back and talk about the bronzer again, because now that I have it on my face, I feel like it's very similar to another bronzer that I've been using. So let me just finish up and then I'll be right back. All right, so I'm done with the face. It came out perfect. I love this type of look. You guys know this is my go-to look. I love how simple it is. It's easy to create, and it's just so soft and pretty, and it goes with everything. But I wanted to pull out the bronzer that I just shared with you guys in another video. It's the XX Revolution, and I noticed that they only have, I think, 3 shades in this bronzer. So if you were wanting to try this bronzer out and you saw that they didn't really have a shade for you, I would say get the one from e.l.f. Cosmetics, simply because these are really similar. Very, very, very similar, except this one is obviously bigger. But the way they feel, the way they blend out on the skin, it is so similar. So I'm gonna have the video where I shared this one linked down below in the description if you guys missed it. But this is the one from XX Revolution, and the shade is Agenda. And this is actually the darkest shade. They don't have any shades darker than this one, but that's Agenda. And then the one from e.l.f., the one that I used today, Sun Kissed. I just want to kind of give you guys a shade comparison. Yeah, they literally feel the same. Only difference I would say is the one from e.l.f. Wait, I don't think the XX Revolution has argan oil in it, but the one from e.l.f. does, but it doesn't look oily on the skin. So there is both of them swatched side by side. Now the one from e.l.f. is a tiny bit darker, but it still looks really pretty on my skin. If you guys want to know my some of the foundation shades that I use, I do have a little list down below in my description if you are wanting to see if any of these will work on your complexion, if you think you are my foundation twin. But anyway, yes, XX Revolution and e.l.f. Cosmetics bronzing powder, what do they call this thing, bronzing putty bronzer, is really similar as far as how they apply and how they blend on the skin. Once I put on e.l.f., I mean, I haven't even set it, and I like how this looks. Like, it gives me just enough glow on the skin, which I'm obsessed with. So, and then the one from I mean, like I said, I'll have the review of, well, me testing out this bronzer in the description if you guys want to check it out. But I just wanted to say that because they don't have a lot of shades in the XX Revolution bronzer. This is actually brand new, and so is obviously the one from e.l.f. So yeah, I'd say purchase the one from e.l.f. because obviously they have more of a shade range, and I even feel like the shade before the shade that I use today, what color is it? Let me pull it up. Let me pull it out. Honestly, I feel like I could probably use that shade, especially like if I didn't have a tan. It's called Bronzed Belle. And on the website, it looked really, really, really like it. I don't know. Well, now that I see the swatch, yeah, I might try to pick that one up so that way you guys can see how it looks on my complexion as well, because I want to show you guys how they look before you make your decision on which bronzer to get. So I might go ahead and order that one, and then I have a few more like testing new product videos coming up on my channel anyway, so I'll probably squeeze that one into one of those videos. But yes, if you are on the hunt for a really good cream bronzer that's not gonna look super greasy on the face, even though this does have argan oil in it. I know I keep saying that, but it looks good, and you can set it too. You don't have to just put on the bronzer and be done. You can set it with a translucent powder. You can set it, I know I've been setting the Danessa Myricks bronzer with my Dior powder, no powder, and this is what I have all over the face. So this one from Danessa Myricks, which is my favorite cream bronzer right now. And let me show you guys a swatch of this one. This is creamier than the ones that I've shared so far, like the one from e.l.f., the one from XX Revolution. This is definitely creamier, and I find that I have to use less of the Danessa Myricks than I do with the XX Revolution or the e.l.f. Cosmetics. So since this is so creamy, a little bit of this goes a very, very, very long way. But yeah, that's Danessa Myricks. But I think that's all that I have to say about these bronzers. Let me know if you guys picked them up, if you've already tried it out, what are your thoughts on the bronzer, and if you are thinking about picking it up, what shade are you gonna get? So let's go ahead and talk about it down below in the comments. But I think that's it, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'll have everything that I have on the face down below in the description if you guys want to check out what I used. But that's it. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, give me a huge thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.